Winona's really, really good. I mean, they're not 10 in the country just because they are the most efficient offensive team I've seen just in a while. I mean, their kids just take not even just good shots within their offense, because he does a great job getting them in the right positions. They hit some really tough shots too. I mean, you think you're right there, and they're just knocking them down. Quick releases when they have a 5 type and Timmerman who can step out, a big body kid who's just really talented. Up and down the roster, they're just really good. But then again, Upper Iowa's that team. They're similar to our record, but they are definitely a team you know you're going to be very physically played both ends of the court. They cut hard, they screen hard, they rebound hard, they defend hard. So Coach Russell does a great job with her kids every single year. They're always in games. They play really, really hard. So it's a tough weekend again. Having Winona first, it's hard to really focus necessarily on 2 different styles of play, but we are just going to really lock into them first and see what happens Friday, and then we'll see what happens on Saturday as well.
I think we just need to come out with fire underneath us. I mean, we come out strong normally, but I mean, just you want to knock off the best teams. I mean, we're always ranked the underdog, so I mean, it would be cool to knock off a team that's really well. And last year we only lost by 1 with a faulty little mess up, so I mean, anything could happen now.
Friday night, we just have to keep it a game, possession by possession. They can't have big runs. They're that type of team. When they play fast, it's because they're getting out in transition, making extra passes, inside out kickouts. You just can't help off their shooters. They can get going and play really fast, but Scott also does a really good job of slowing down and controlling the game. I want to play Coach Ballard and his team at a slowed down pace. That way we can stick with them a little bit. It can't become a track meet. They're just too gamey of players. So in that sense, on Friday, that's kind of what we are. But on Saturday, anything goes Saturday, as we know. But I really think that's a game our kids know we could and should win at home, but they're not going to give it to us whatsoever. So we have to just be focused. One thing, we can't take a step back Friday. Playing a great team, let's give it all we got, and hopefully we come out with an upset at home. But at the same time, I don't want our kids just going through the motions and creating bad habits for themselves going into Saturday's game, because we have to play really sharp then too.
Yeah, I mean, we start out slow sometimes, but lately we start out good, and it's usually our second quarter, or second period, I guess you could say, is usually our dull one, and then we come out strong in the third period after halftime, after we get everybody kind of back together. So I think as we get towards the end of the season, I think you'll kind of see everything is going to start coming together more. I mean, we're not a young team, but with new coaches and new system, I think everything's finally going to start to fall in place when we need it to.
Again, it's hard to play at Winona, so I'm glad we're not going there right now. It is an advantage for us, just our kids, just our kind of continuity of the game week it's much better. We have to shoot better. I kind of jinxed ourselves last time saying we're at home, we shoot pretty well at home, and then we go 0 for 11 from the arc. So we just got to get back to playing a balanced team offense and just shooting the ball better, and then again knowing our job on the defensive end.
We got kind of behind this weekend. I mean, we figured it out at the end, but at the end of a period it's a little too late when you go into the halftime. So I think we just kind of need to take like how we used to play, like first and second half, like play the full half rather than just period by period. And we're doing well the first period, but not the second period. So kind of just think of we have to do well the first half and well the second half, not just our individual little periods.